What's happened? I'm twitching. I'm like twitching and stuff. I'm like, oh no, I'm trying to go back to sleep. I can't. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm sitting here struggling with life. I'm like, oh man, I'm still like it's like a little like this and little like leg kick. I'm like, oh man, that edible that hit. I should have took the whole thing. Hey man, what's good with you boys and girls, man? Big deal back in the chat. It's another story time, man. Y'all, I see y'all still running up that old story time from the summer. I was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. Hear me out. I'm gonna do a series of story times for the rest of December. That's what we're gonna do, a series of story times. So today, I got y'all with a story time on my first time getting high. Yes, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. So this is my first time getting high, all right? Before I start, make sure y'all follow my Instagram. I just hit 700. Please give me back to 10K. I missed my old page. Please give me back to 10K. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. Sub to the channel. We almost at 600. We've been moving kind of fast. So we almost at 600. And like the video, comment some more storytime ideas y'all want me to do. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, man. So this story, this takes place last year, all right? So the story takes place last year. I was at work. Me and my cousin, it's like cousin-in-law, but me and my cousin, we was working. We worked at Route 21. We was working, and it was on one of the breaks. He had went to, cause they got like a smoke shop. They got a smoke shop in the mall, cause we working in the mall. They got a smoke shop in the mall, and he came back with some edibles, like multiple packs of edibles. I'm like, I didn't know he even had them, cause I don't really pay attention to stuff like that. Like sometimes I be zoned out, or I was too busy looking at girls, cause they was all in up and through the store, feel me? So he came back and they was having sidebar conversations like, yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna do this. I'm like, what y'all talking about that I don't know about? Yeah, they ain't really tell me what it was, but you know what I'm saying, the day go on, we continue working, stuff like that. He was my ride home, cause you know, we live together, so all we did was take one car. But he was my ride home, so we get in the car. He like, you wanna try these? I was like, what is it? He pulled out a little bag, you know them little Skittles, them Halloween size Skittles, like the little bags. He had pulled out one of them. I was like, what is it? He was like, it's some edibles. I was like, oh, for sure. Let me try it for the one time, you feel me? Now, actually, backstory. The first time I ever had an edible, it didn't work. Actually, the first 2 times I had them, it didn't work, because my mama, she used to use them to go to sleep. So I was like, man, let me take one. Didn't work at all, feel me? So this time I was like, man, I don't know if it's gonna work for real, but let me try it anyway. He was like, you want it? I was like, yeah, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me get it. He was like, here. He gave me the whole bag. Now, here's the backstory, okay? Don't eat the whole thing. Just don't do that, you feel me? Just be smart. Just take like 2 at a time or something. Don't eat the whole thing. So, you feel me? He was like, you want it? I was like, yeah. And he gave me the whole thing. I was like, bump it. Ripped it open, popped them all in my mouth. He didn't even stop me, one. He should have stopped me and was like, spit it out or something. He just let me take it and we drove home, right? So we get home, I'm like, man, this junk ain't working. Cause the ride was like 30, it's like a 30-minute ride home, you feel me? So I'm like, they should have, you know what I'm saying, kicked in by now. I'm like, man, this is just another wasted trip, man. This is just another wasted edible. Like, I was like, man, these edibles don't work on me and stuff like that. But so the day continues, it still don't work. We like 3 hours in at this point, it still don't work. I'm playing the game, I'm on the phone, stuff like that, and I'm waiting for it to kick in and it just won't. Man, at this point, I'm like, I don't even want. I'm finna go to sleep. I go to sleep. I wake up out my sleep. It feel like a roller coaster going in my body. I felt like I was at the tallest drop in the world going straight down. I'm like, what's going on, man? What's happening? I'm twitching. I'm like twitching and stuff. I'm like, oh no. I'm trying to go back to sleep. I can't. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm sitting here struggling with life. I'm like, oh man. I'm still like it's like a little like this and a little like leg kick. I'm like, oh man, that edible that hit. I should have took the whole thing. Mind you, I had to go to work the next day, bright and early. So I'm here, sitting here, 2 in the morning, battling demons, trying to figure out what I'm finna do with my life. I'm sitting here, twitching, kicking, moving. I'm like, oh, I can't tell my mama what I'm doing because she don't know what I'm doing. So I can't tell my stepdad either because he don't know either. I'm sitting there like, oh my God. please, somebody help me, please. I can't say nothing, but yeah, I can't tell them what I'm doing because then they gonna say something. Cause I was 16. I was 16. So I can't tell them what I'm doing because they don't know what I'm doing. But I'm sitting there in the room, I'm like, oh my God, I'm on the verge of crying cause like I can't move. I couldn't move. I'm sitting here in one spot. Like I was laying face down on my bed, like prone. Like I'm sitting here face down, doing like this. Like I can't move. And like a roller coaster, the room, I ain't gonna say the room was spinning, but my head was like pounding. Like I couldn't do nothing. And it was making me mad, bro. It was making me mad because I couldn't do anything. That's when I learned the difference. Well, I ain't gonna say, but later down the road, I realized the difference between being high off of edible and being high off weed. Cause them is two different things, you feel me? I'm saying I finally fall asleep. I get up for work, I'm at my head spinning, like head still pounding. So I finally go to sleep, you feel me? I wake up at like 9. I wake up at like 9, go to the bathroom, my head is spinning, like head is pounding. I threw up. Call me a rookie, call it what you want. It was my first time. Well, I ain't gonna say it was my first time being high. Call me a rookie, call me what you want. I threw it all up, you feel me? I don't care. I didn't go to work that day either because I just couldn't. I threw up. I was sitting there on the floor, fetal position, throwing up, begging for my life. I don't care. I don't care. My mama talking about, son, are you okay? No, I can't go to work today. I can't do it. So guess what I did? I stayed home, went to sleep, woke up, I was fine, played the game. I don't care. Call it what you want. I would not have been able to go to work that day because my head was on go. So, moral of the story is, don't be doing things that you ain't got no business doing. You feel me? Well, that, and if you're gonna take an edible, don't take the whole thing unless you like that. Like I wouldn't like that. You feel me? I thought I was built for it tough. Wasn't. You feel me? So yeah, man, that's pretty much the story. It wasn't even like more to it for real. Like I said, give me some more story times in the comments. Like the video, subscribe if you new. Follow my Instagram, and yeah, we're gonna be posting all December. So it's your boy Dylan, and I'm gone, man.